Okay, it looks like we're live. So welcome back. Today I'm going to be continuing to work on Kano. Yeah, I changed some settings in OBS, so hopefully everything works fine. Just to try to get it to work a little better because there were some lagging issues before. So we'll see how that goes. It might be slightly lower quality now though. So we'll see. We'll see. I might change it back. Yeah, so I'm gonna be working on Kano. So what I would like to do is continue to sort of extract the end curses front end from the actual from the logic of Kano, because then that would allow for in the future potentially having different front ends. So like GUI application, for example, something like that. And yeah, so the thing I was working on before was the issue with the press escape. That's actually due entirely to to Tmux. Not entirely, but part of it was. Hey Stam, how you doing? Right, so if I go out of Tmux, I'll just go here, and I run Kano, and then I press escape, and it actually comes instantly. So it was because of keyboards. Yes, that is interesting. Okay, okay. Yeah. So I'm gonna be continuing to work on that, and I probably will start a new file. Yeah. So I kind of want to write some functions that sort of can be wrappers, right? Okay, okay, okay. Yeah. So yeah, right now we have this. So we call the state render. So that's already a lot better. It's not all just in the main function. We need like a state init, and that would basically initialize it with the front end as well. And things like that. No, absolutely not. Absolutely not. Yeah, so I sort of want everything that's related to directly to end curses to be sort of moved out on its own in its own thing. So like this would be replaced with state get character, something like that, and then you could write a wrapper for it for whatever front end you're using. End cursed for real, for real. So yeah, and some stuff needs to be cleaned up as well, but I'm really more worried about just extracting things for now. And then I'll go through and clean things up and also add some comments, make it easier to work with, right? So, right, to start, I guess I will make a state init, right? Because I already have init state. It should be state init, because that's sort of the YouTube. Oh yeah, gotta loading. Stam says hi YouTube. Gotta do that anytime. Anytime Stam says that. Yeah, some more stuff is here though. So maybe there could be like instead of stating it, but could be more related to this. This is like front end in it, right? That kind of thing. Also, my cursor is not right. Why is it always at the bottom? I do not like that. What? What happened? Huh? I think I broke something. Shoot. That could be a problem. I know what that is though. Yeah. So this, I think it needs to be like, that's really okay. If I do that, there we go. Okay, so that fixes it. So yeah, we need it to be static so that it's not allocated on the stack like that. Restam in the comments. Yes, for sure, for sure. In the comments, say hello Stam. Very important thing to do that. Yeah, so I need to actually connect that. Fix issue with scrolling. Alright, so I'll push that and then I download the latest version so that it's not do that anymore. Because it's very annoying. Greet Pry as well. Yes, Pry is in here, but greet him regardless. Very important that you do such a thing. Actually, I could just do make install, I guess. That might have made more sense, but I did not do that. So, it is what it is. And almost there. It's perfect. Okay, so now it should not do that. Yeah, there we go. That's much better. Yeah, so it's sort of locking at the bottom. Greet Kano for sure, for sure. Okay, yeah, so let's get back to what I was doing. So I want like could be not really window in it, but it's like front end in it. So I'll probably call it that. Should be front end, or how should I call it? Let's do front end. Static in the function. Basically, right, if you normally make a variable, so you make like int whatever, right? With 0, and it's in a cert scope block, then it's gonna be allocated onto the stack based on the scope. So if it goes out of scope, it's gonna be deallocated, so you can't use it anymore, right? And if you re-enter the scope, so if it's a function that you're gonna call, then it will, whatever the value you send it to, it's gonna be set to that. But if you do static, it's gonna allocate it outside of the scope. So you can only use it within the scope, right? You still can't use it outside. But what it'll do is you set it to 0 initially, but then if you change it, so you do whatever plus plus, and then you come back here, so it's a function, you call it again, then it's going to be the same value, because it's not, the value is not based on the stack. So the scope is only about how you can access it, but it does not get deallocated at the end, basically. Yeah, that's what it does. So up here, the reason that fixed it is state render. Yes, I need it. State render. Yeah. So before it was just being reset to 0 each time it's called, but this time it will keep the same value in between calls. Cool. By the way, for real, for real. Okay, okay. Yeah. So I need a basically front end init, I guess I will call it. So I don't necessarily that I need to pass anything. But yeah, then we can set all this stuff in the state. You know. So we probably should pass the pointer to the state. That makes sense. Ours, by the way, free BSD, by the way. WW. Yeah, so I want to do basically all of these things in there. Yeah, and then we set the state, and then we can use it all. So the keypad as well, that is important. Escape delay, we'll set that too. Anything that's sort of like initialize. Wait, this is loading the buffers. So that's something entirely different. So that doesn't exactly go there. All this stuff, it has to do with initializing though. So front end init. And paste that in there. Let's go, let's go. Favorite Rust library, MacroQuad, isn't supported on FreeBSD. Really? That is unfortunate. Guess you're gonna have to switch back to Arch, right? State. Bang. Have to stick to Arch, for real, for real. Or you could make a port yourself. Let's see, I could just query replace this, but I'm going to manually do it. Yes, and this will set everything that we need to set. Bruh. I mean, it's not that much, right? Like, let me look at this macro quad. I want to see the actual source. I mean, it's obviously going to be fairly large because it's a thing, but it's not like the biggest thing ever, right? How much stuff do we have in here? That's actually a lot of stuff. Never mind. But you really just have to compile it on there, right? Like, what is... I guess some things function calls. Or, what is it? Syscalls, like that. Sure. Whoops, what the heck? Tried to print out the page, my bad. Yeah, but you can use, like, the Linux emulator thing, right? I don't know, I haven't used FreeBSD, so I don't know much about it. But I don't think it wouldn't be that much work, right? It's really just, you might have to change some stuff with the lower end things. Yeah, I don't know. Maybe just stick to Linux. Then you use Linux on FreeBSD. Yeah. And that compiled. Okay. And actually, I need to get rid of this stuff. Okay, so where do we have the front end init? Front end init. And there we go. Alright, it's already looking a lot better. So this should be a function as well. Handle flags. X Wayland for everything on Wayland. X Wayland. So is that like Xorg and Wayland? How does that work? I don't know a lot about that kind of stuff. Main went undeclared. Rip. State dot. Yes, interesting. Looking good. Okay, W. So, yeah, I'll do the, whoops, what the heck? Yeah, my mouse is kind of not great. The scroll wheel kind of dies sometimes. If the app is unsupported on Wayland, you always have a way around. Okay, I see, I see. Right, I don't think this necessarily needs to be static. It's only called once, but yeah, let's get rid of that. Too difficult for a college student like me. What is too difficult? Let's see. Yeah, so I just need to pass those. Right, what is the set locale? Is that an anchor system? I'll look at that 8, so I don't know what this does exactly. That's something. I'll just leave it in the main function. I think that's fine. But this can be, inner flags. I'll pass the program as well, so I'll move this up. Programs, we want that, and then argv and argc, so we'll need those for sure. And all this stuff can then be, well, we do want the conf file name and syntax file name. We need those to be returned. So we could return it, right? Or we could modify them, either way. Not sure exactly. Not sure. Right. What a good way to handle that. So we have the file name. That's obviously very important. And we use those here. Load config from file. That's important. Do we need to? Yeah, we do need to do it after this, so that's important. Ignored for real. Maybe he left. Maybe the Wayland stuff is just too complicated. Do we need to call this here? That's interesting. I'm not sure. Right, and this as well. I don't know. I'll change probably how that's done. How I do that, we'll see. But yeah, I want to just handle flags, I already have, yeah, I have handle flags. So the flag, that doesn't matter, right? We don't need access to that. We do need conf file name and syntax file name, and the file name actually gets set. So really, I can just kind of get it. It's just those two that would potentially get set. So, and I can't just return them necessarily. So maybe I'll just pass them here. And yeah, I'll just, point in at that. So I'll initialize them up here. Whoops. Syntax file. Yeah, so flag, we don't need that. Help file name. Oh, do we need that as well? I don't think we use that outside of here, do we? Actually, maybe we do. Help. Yeah, we do use that. Okay, so we need that as well. So that one needs to be passed as well. I probably could just string copy, but I'll just, redirect the pointer. Yeah, because then I need to allocate it stuff. Cob, for real. Yeah, so this stuff all can be moved into a function. Right, and the file name we'll set after. So we can probably return the opt index. Well, actually, that's a global variable, so we don't need to do that, right? Let's do handle flags. Yeah, we have this now. Handle flags, and there's a few things that need to be passed. So we need all of these. I'll just yank this so I can get an idea. So a program that is that. College student in China, C and Java are very complicated. Yeah, they're pretty complicated when you first get started with it, right? The types and things like that. Types with Java. Java is less complicated. Well, that depends, really. But, yeah, I mean, when you first see anything, it's going to be pretty complicated, right? But yeah, you just gotta stick it out and try it out until you actually get it, right? Bruh. Okay, got that. That should be good. And so RV, we shouldn't have to change that, but the config file, we want to do that. And the same with this. Right. All right, and that's pretty much all of that. So I can remove these now. Yeah, so this should be set anyway. File name undeclared. Okay. There we go. See, it's just a way to talk to the computer. Real. Use parameters. We don't set that. That is not set there, so we do not need it. Okay. I think we need to declare it here still, because we need it somewhere down here. But two variants, yeah, so we have to change this. Get rid of syntax. It's like talking to a Martian. Yeah, at first it will. Okay, that seems to work. Seems to be working. So, what else? What else have we got? So do you do like Python then primarily? Or something like that? One of those kind of languages? Or what are you familiar with at the moment? And then this stuff. So that's that's a fairly concise main function. So it just requires you to know the basics. Yeah. That too. Something like that. Okay, like that. That's fine. Low level, yeah. If you understand, if you understand some of the low level concepts, like he was talking about, allocating, yeah, stack and heap, how that works, that kind of thing. And then how pointers work, then you can understand C pretty well. Assuming you know basic programming things like functions and variables and things like that. I don't think we used the program out of there, but I wanted to keep it regardless. We should have a free state as well, which calls all of those, but that's not a super big deal at the moment. Uh-huh. Python pointer slash references. Right. Command is allocated like that. Really, I need to use like a dynamic string for this. That'd probably be better. But regardless, Japanese, a little bit of English and French. C is harder than them all. Well, that's they are English or they're human languages. They're human languages, right? That's different from computer languages. Okay. Yeah, so that's pretty good. Pretty good. It's more concise now. And now I'll probably go through and do some stuff with that, right? So to try to extract this. So I'm gonna see everything that's end curses, calls to end curses. And then think about ways to extract it away, you know? Like these, obviously, so that's already sort of extracted away. Yeah, and I appreciate the follow, by the way. Thank you. Yeah. But so, you know, it's not the same, a computer language and a human language. Okay. So this is all, that's all stuff, but this is something that could change based on the front end. So this function, you know, this function will be in the, I'll make like a front end file or whatever and put all that stuff there. This is kind of long and needs some calls to other things, but let's see. This has a lot of calls to that, and some of this stuff will probably be, well, should it be abstracted away? I'm not sure. pass a variable by reference in Python. Let's take a look at that. Actually, give me a second. I'm gonna turn on dark reader so it's not. There we go. What the heck? There we go. Pass reference by making a list. Yeah, because that's like an array, right? That's why. Yeah, or you can use a class, right? But that's stupid. Well, that's how scripting languages be. Yeah, objects. Yeah, I think we can do that. Yeah. That's why I kind of stay away from Python, you know? You know? Okay, so yeah, this has a lot of stuff there, and I'm not sure. Right, so should this be its own thing? Or should I, all the calls like that, should they be sort of different? I'm not sure. Rust best scripting language alongside C. Real. Right, I'll leave it like this for now. I'll go through and clean it up, but I want to sort of go to the actual, the main logic, like the keys, and then abstract some things from there that has to do with anchors. So this is, yeah, that's load config. So let's go to maybe handle normal keys, right? I just want normal keys. Yeah, they go right here. I need to get rid of this, so I don't use this on any of them because it's actually in the state. I can get rid of all of this except for the state. You know, it could just be past the state because that has everything. Delete Kano when? Ayo? What? What? Check key maps. Yeah, so that we're something that calls to the to end curses. That's what I'm looking for. From existence, I think I'm good on that. Let's see. Delete. How do you do that? Settings. There we go. Actually, yeah, there might be sensitive stuff in there. I don't necessarily want to do that. I can actually do. Thing is time. Maybe not. Learning Java this semester, and the final exam is coming soon. And you don't quite understand it. Java has a lot of stuff in it that is not, it's not great. Like bloat, you could call it, I guess. Whereas there's a lot of extra features that aren't really necessary that make it kind of complicated. Whereas C, right, you have to know more stuff about how computers work to use it, but it's a lot more simple, if that makes any sense. Yeah, so W move, that's one. Yeah, so that would be something else, right? Because this changes the cursor position. So this moves us to the status bar as well. So yeah, that would be like front end, something like that, and it would basically call to this. Yeah, and then that would allow you to write a separate function that would do it for, say, OpenGL or something like that. Okay, let's see. So reset command, we don't need that yet. I'll go to the sub ones, but then W moves, that's the same thing. So this is the same thing with the status bar. It's actually the same thing that this does. They're the same. It just changes the, it's a different state. Okay, or a different mode rather. This actually doesn't call to that, so that's fine. Right, buffer insert, I don't, this might actually call things in there. Create indent, right. But anything in here, so right, so far we just have the W move as the only incurse function. Yeah, and the rest don't look like they are. Resize window. So that that's not, I don't think. That is a function. This might. State explorer. Right, so that's the cursor. That can be separate. That doesn't need to be changed really. That has to do with file. Yeah, so it looks mostly fine here. Just that W move, so we need that. So I'll make a function for that. I should make like some comments so I know which ones are gonna move, because I'm gonna make a different file for all the rendering and front end stuff. Maybe it'll just be rendering. Like that'll be the name of it. Case number return. What is that about? Oh, that's the review stuff. Okay, yeah, so let's go back up to the top. And this can be and move status bar. Right, it's kind of a long function, but I think that's fine. So we'll pass the state. We can just pass that. Maybe even the index, you know? Because the first bit, or the first part of it, so that'll be fine probably. So we just want to do this basically, and it's the same. Yeah, so we can do that, and this needs to go here as well. Yeah, then we just call to this, and that'll be fine. Okay, so we'll create that down here. So like that, on indent a little, and this will be front, whoops, and status bar, something like that. Right, and we just need to pass the state. Okay. Yeah, so I want to get to where this main function doesn't actually have end curses included. Okay, so that's all that we need to call there. Let me make sure that still works, obviously. Does not. Oh yeah, so we need like a prototype declaration for it. I'll just put it at the top here for now, but I will change that in the future. That does not work. Oh yeah, it's void. I am stupid. I am big O stupid. Where would it go? Two few organs. Yeah, so I have that, and then I also have the position pose. And then yeah, the rest can be the same. Okay. We're in technologies, not languages. Yeah, that's good. We're in programming, not languages. Yeah, because if you understand like the theory of it, basically the actual programming part, then it's really pretty easy to learn any languages. As a reference. Why do I need to do that? Why do I need the position as a reference? Because I'm passing a literal, integer literal, so it would not change anything. Alright, there we go. It's actually, it actually be exactly the same, so. Because a size t is 8 bits, or 8 bytes rather, 64 bits, and then the pointer is just, it's the same, you know, so if I did that, it's the same. If this was a larger type, then it'd be slightly faster, but it is not. So they're the same, so it would not make any difference. Okay, so W move there, that's fine. So yeah, let me make a, right, so starting at the state render, I want to do, this is sort of, I'll do it like this. These are, render, and render, right? So I'm just doing that so that I know, and then I will, move them. And then I'll do end render functions. And render functions. I use pointers everywhere. I mean, that can be fine. If you have a smaller type, so you say you have an int, right? That is 32 byte, 32 bit, right? 32 bits. So it'd be slower really to pass that by reference, So if you're not modifying it, then it's gonna be better not to do that basically. That's what I'm saying. Pointers are references. Yeah, basically it means you're not passing when you call a function, right? So you call a function, and you can put a value in there. So say it's a value of a variable, you put that in there, If it's by value, then it will just copy that into a new variable. But if it's by reference, it'll be a pointer to the variable. So the variable still exists here, and you're giving it this variable instead of just the value of the variable. Which, if you don't understand pointers, that might sound kind of confusing. Visual, look at that now. Okay. Okay. Let's see. Is there any more things here? That call to cursor. Right. So this is an end cursor thing. So I need that. So this could be end cursor. Really cool. They know how to program for real. Front end cursor invisible. Basically is what that means. So I want that. So that makes it invisible. End cursor. Yeah, so we'll do maybe that. So then it actually makes more sense, the value. Yeah, so if by 0, it'll be invisible, 1, and it will be visible. So if we do that anywhere else, we do it here. Let me actually make this function first. So this can just be, probably can be a U8. What does it take? Actually, it's probably just an integer. Curs set is integer. Yeah, so let's do that. Value. Set. So I will place that with front-end cursor. Where are you from? I am from the United States of America. Let's see. So curves set there. Okay. Now it's the only in occurrence of it. And it's not perfect. This decoration, yeah, same thing. So I have to go up here. Just gonna declare them all here, and then I will move them to the header file once I create a new file. Right. Desirable country, real. Best country. Okay. Yeah. Same as from Earth. That's true. Being fact checked, and it is true. I cannot spell apparently. 1272. Luckily, it's not the one that I copy and pasted everywhere. So make sure that looks good. Okay, it does look good. Perfect. Source. Hang on. Wait a second. Give me a second. Yeah, never mind. I have no source. Alright, so we got the curves sets. Let's see if there's any other ones. So I think there is a few in here, but maybe not. Right. So now that's good. So this can be if you have a GUI one, then it could make the cursor invisible as well. Recognize a powerful country. That is true. Yes. It's arguably the most powerful. Depending on what metric you use. And it definitely was in the past, more so than now, but. Sources from Earth. Maybe he's a Martian. Let's see. So yeah, is there any more of that in here? This looks kind of convoluted, but I think it has to be that way. Let's see. Is there any more encryption calls here? A space. That is not. That is a different function. Yes, so it might just be the cursor visible thing. Handle motion keys. Yes, that is all fine. That should be fine. Should be okay. So let's go up to this one, perhaps. Search keys. So this might have a similar thing. Yeah, I avoid them both out because of warnings, but. US has a lot of people. Yeah, about, I think it's 350 million now? Something like that. Not as much as China or India, but like less people for real. That's why I'm moving to Greenland. Greenland. Okay, they'll be moved. So that is one. That is one. And this is actually the same. Oh, it's almost the same. It's not quite. Yeah. But ooh, I see. So I should actually change the function, and then I'll be able to use this for that as well. Right. Because this actually that's interesting. Why did I do this? State X. I don't know about that. Right. And I want to look at this. So I set the X to 1, but instead I could just have that be 1. But I do need to set the X regardless. But yeah, let's maybe change that. So let's do state X. This could actually just, this could be a more generic function. I think that's probably a good idea. So front end, move cursor, right, and just pass all these values. So state, this can be a window instead. Oh shoot, but then that could be a problem. Everyone can have a gun. Yeah, that is not true. There's a lot more obstacles to getting one than some may realize. This will be X folds, and this will be Y folds. Is that right? Yeah. So X is like this way. Yeah, so that's good. Right, so it is, that is not good. So I want to change this. So how do I do that though? Right, so that's gonna make it a bit more complicated. Yeah, but I'll worry about that. That's good enough for me. So I need to change this now. No, no. One, and status bar. And then, so that is still 1. Yes, and that is all fine. Man, so I want to do the search. And yeah, and then this is actually exactly the same. It's just like, move cursor. Yeah. Let me see if that will compile. Had to get a license. I don't know exactly. Move status bar. Yeah, so it's not called that anymore. It's a new cursor. Cursor. And move cursor. There we go. Okay. That was good. Okay, perfect, perfect. So, let's go back up to handle search, and I can do basically the same thing. So, do we have another W in here? Cursor. I can confirm I have never actually been killed by a gun, and I have lived in the United States my whole life. So, just saying. Just saying. That's actually good. Okay. So now the, what else do we have W in? Because we can replace all of those. So, okay, now that it's actually been replaced, that's cool. Alright, that seems to work. Very nice. So, okay, let's go to handle command. Maybe we'll go to handle insert, because I think there might be a few places in there. Handle insert keys, yeah, okay. So we change the cursor, that is fine, because that's based on the actual text, so not related to end cursors directly necessarily. Yeah, China is a more authoritarian country, I believe, than compared to the United States. Yes, that's fine. Some of these sub functions are definitely going to need resize window. That is a function, right? Maybe I will commit what I have actually. Match case AO Rust moment. Okay. So after out some of the curses and to individual functions. Okay, push that. Let's see. Yeah, so these are not increase functions. So that looks pretty okay, I think. This one's pretty long. Yeah, normal keys already went through that though. Uptime, downtime. What's uptime? 5 hours? Yes, for real. Yes, let's see. Let's maybe go to some of the well, actually, does this have anything? This has get character, so I'm gonna need to replace that. This should be delete get character then. I don't need that. So now I can do 15 on K. So that does work. Yes. When we join the stream, you see 1,000 rocks for real. Stay, I'm going crazy. Best emote though, for real. Okay. Distracted. Getting distracted. Let's see. So yeah, this needs to be replaced with this should be not state, but front end. Be that front end window get character. We're supposed to make JS emoji of the year. Oh shoot, I forgot about that. Next error push-ups, dang. Next push-up ban, dang. Yeah, I think that, well, that might make sense. But really, we should be using that anytime. So maybe it would just be get character. Standard. Front end. Front end. Let me change that. Let's make a front end get ch. That'll return a ch. Front end get ch. This takes a window, yes. So this window. Return w get ch. window. There might be an error. Dang! Oh no, it's over. Bye, have a good one. Have a good one. And good luck. Getch. Getch. Have a good night. Yes. Next error. Alright. You don't have enough points? Do you have... Can I see how many points you have? Oh, I don't think it lets me see that. You have a lot of messages, though. Over 999. Place this one. Let's see. So, front end... yeah, I think it's just because I cannot spell. I think that is part of the problem. I don't know how to spell. Front end. Front. There we go. W. Very nice. Very nice. 1970 to 2024. Real. 2.8K. Okay. Alright, so let's go. Anywhere else we have Getch. Getch. Is that it? No. Alright, that was actually it. So we don't have many places where we call that. Seems to work, though. Seems to be working. Getch new meme, real. Getch, 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 Getch. What else is here, though? Is there more Getch? There's no more Getch, I checked that. But more end curses stuff. End curses. Okay, let's go up to... Hang on, check key maps. Yeah, that's separate stuff. Church of Getch. Can't make choices for everything. Getch? It's Getch. Getch is Getch. Where you been? It's a get character. So it reads a character from the keyboard. Set command. Yeah, that's all fine. That's all fine. That's fine. A lot of stuff going on here. I don't see any ncurses specific function. Specific. Pacific Ocean. Specific Ocean. Yeah, that's all fine. So that's just yeah, so these functions probably gonna have some of that stuff. Pacific functions real. Yeah, it doesn't look like anything else in here too much. Not too much. Not too much. A lot of stuff though. Should probably be cleaned up a bit. You know how it is. Doesn't work with workshops. What does that mean? Wait, can I not do... NG. It does work. So I don't know what that comment means. What? It does work. Oh, but this is removing? Wait, I don't know what that is. Oh, shoot, it is. So we can't remove a row. I see. Can I abuse mod powers to you? Is that something you can do? I didn't know you could do that. Probably not, though. Not a good idea. How do you do that? I have unlimited. I could make myself do push-ups so many times. Alright. So this, like, really breaks down to these buffer functions, right? Where a lot of the logic is held. Lol. Skip to char. Yes, this is just based on positions and it just returns a value. By 2 billion push-ups. I don't know about that. I don't know about that. So this actually just changed the cursor. So that's not a big deal. It's really just the insert, I think, that has the main thing. Delete, right. Insert and delete probably do. I also need to do, I need to update this so that it calls this as well. Wait, can I just do that though? Because I had the start and end. What if I just call this with the start and end? Would that work? Because we reallocate the clipboard. What if I do that? Oh, I just want to try it, because that has been something where I can't delete a selection and yank it. So let me try that. So what if I go buffer state? Yeah, I don't need to pass both of them, but before I didn't have the buffer as a part of the state, so that's why I just like that. So that needs to be refactored a bit. Let's start end. There we go. So what if I do that? Can I now do this? Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh. Big victory, big victory. That is very helpful now. Okay. Why did I understand in the first place? That makes a lot of sense. Subscribe to Cop Code. For real, for real. And I would pin that message, but I cannot. Oops. Okay, I didn't know. Unpin that. Never mind. Okay. Yeah, that's very good. So I like that. I like that feature. Let me add that. Add yeah, on oh, that's not how you spell. Link on delete search. Okay, yes, that is very nice. Very nice. Very helpful. Because before I had to yank it and then go back there and delete it. But now I know how to do that. I am very happy. Very happy about that. Okay. Yank individual characters. So why would I do that though? And not just have yank selection. And just have the start and end be the individual character. The one, like, start and end be the same, you know? I don't know, because everything else in here is the same. So, you know what I'm saying. Spell error count. No errors count. Yank lines. What is... that might be... Yeah, that's probably nice to have separate. But some of the logic could be maybe even a macro or a function. Either way. I'll go through and refactor that. I want to get rid of the encrypt, or factor out the encrypted stuff first. Yeah, so a lot of these things, well, these ones don't. This one probably does. So buffer calculate rows, that's going to have something. Mem move, actually I guess this does not. So that's interesting. Insert character, so surely this does. Mem move. Maybe not. Wait, what? Really? So we don't use W move or anything like that here? Guess not. Huh. Buffer calculate rows, and this doesn't either. There's a lot of space in there. Stand band for real. So yeah, I guess that's fine. Guess that's fine. So that's most of the stuff then, it looks like. This might have some stuff. Maybe not. No. Yeah, so I guess we're good in terms of that. So most of that has been like there's still some remnants of it probably in places, but for the most part, it's a bit more abstracted now, right? So that's nice. That's nice. Nice to have. Some of the colors things though. Misclick ban everyone. Next time you say this, not this stuff that's in the quotes, push-ups. Okay. Right. This here. What is this for? Check for. Oh yeah. So that's not. Oh shoot! I said it. I said it. Oh no. Oh no. Oh no. It's joking. It's joking. This has a lot of stuff, so I'll need to do this. Push-ups. Let's go. Banding stand. All right. Yes. 10 push-ups. It was too fast. Okay. I did 20. No, it's not 20. 10. 10. Always has been 10. Okay. Mm, right, so this is, that could even be its own front end function. It needs McDonald's in the background for real. Can confirm. Mm-hmm. Yeah, so these are increases functions. Right. Kind of want to move that down to the to those. Let me update. 2 seconds. It was a lot longer than 2 seconds. Yes, sir. Okay. Just want to move this down here. Yeah, so I need to prototype it as well. 5 seconds, real. Yeah, so that makes sense to go in the front end. I might prepend it, but I don't know. Yeah, that's good, hopefully. Yes. What? Undefined reference. What the heck? Oh shoot, because I didn't rename it. Maker errors. Get opt? Yes. Not supposed to use get opt? I've used GNU for real. No, no, no. Trust, trust. It's the one I stole it from Kano Utils. I didn't actually know. I could do that. I should do that. Why didn't use Kano Utils? Yes, I can do that. Where? I will do that. I'll take the one from Kano Utils, but that was just too much work to do when I set it up. Kano Utils. Let's see. I'll go steal it. Where is it though? Wait, is it actually out of the source? It's in the no. Global. There we go. See, get out. Global. Yes, thank you. Raw. Gotta take it raw. What? Okay. Source. Just gonna put it in here. That's fine. And this one. Bam. Okay, let's go to here. Oops. There we go. Or is it C get off? Actually, I think that's what it is. C get off. Yeah, C get off. And then let's update. Let's see, I don't remember which one. Is it configure? No. Make file. There we go. Okay, source C get off. What? Okay. Release. Did I not? Source. I did not. Why does it? Why does this? Where do I include this? I don't include it anywhere. Oh, wait. Yeah, it's only in there. Hmm. Might have to rename. Whoops. Mm-hmm. Yeah, we don't have the long one. What's the issue? It still is including the regular get out, so I have to use that. I have to just change the name. It's fine. It's all good. Get out. Let's go there. See, get out. All right, that should work, right? Yeah. I need to. There's one more place. Wait, what? Oh shoot. Oh, let me get out of there. There we go. Nope. Undefined reference. Oh shoot. Is that all right? Here's what it's called. Did it not link properly? Oh yeah, I need to run this again. There we go. That'll work. No. There we go. No. Yeah, it is in the same direction. Yes. It's not. There's an issue with the with this. So it isn't like that. Or do I have to add dot h file? Let's see. Source. It doesn't add the. So that works, but it doesn't generate it properly. I need to clean up. Then run that. There we go. Okay, so now it works. I just had to clean it up first. Yeah, yeah. Make sure, just make sure. Right now, I want to make sure that it does work. Does work properly. Make file. Whoops. Did no make file? Wait, what? Yeah, make that C. There we go. And then make. Oh shoot, I got rid of the make file. Oh shoot. That's not good. I need to get the make file from here. Wait, that's the old make file. Yeah. I am just half stupid. Okay. I just did it wrong. I do need to add that there though. So that's what the issue was. Yeah, so we have to do see that on. There we go. Yeah, so now the make file will work and that. Yes, all works. Alright, perfect. So now we're using Kano utils. Kano utils get out. Proc 14. There we go. W. 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 There we go. There we go. There we go. Let's see. Yeah, what am I doing now? I forgot. So, this, yeah, that's all fine. So I could make the file now if I wanted to, the front end one, where I move these, and there's a few other ones that I'm not. Don't know that I'll do that yet. Yeah, but we're getting there. So most of the increase stuff is now factored out into functions. That could be changed a little bit. Right. Okay. Yeah, so I'll make that. So I'll make I call it front end. I don't have that name. Front end dot c. Let's make page file. Front end page and front end page. There we go. And let's just copy some of that stuff over. That's not right. Okay. Dot name dot c. There we go. This needs to go. And there's a few other functions that need to be activated. The function prototypes, right? So we'll get to that. Let's make the front end .c. Save it, and let's go here and just get rid of those. I did not save this, that's why I did not save it. Okay, let's just grab all of these. Where's front end C? There we go. Throw that in there. All right. And include front end .h. Okay, and this needs to be in the header file. For real, H. For real. For real. Good idea. So I need that, and then probably the I'm not sure exactly what it is, but I'll get the warnings, right? Okay, and then I think there is a few more prototypes that need to be. Front end init, that needs to be there. Because we call that, and then the move cursor, I think I have those. Yeah, so there we go. Have that. Let's see, so let's add, first we'll update the old make file. And then we can update the file.am. Yeah, so we need front end h, c. There we go, and I do need to actually update the main.c. Let's go to the main.h actually, and include main.h. Okay. And then, yeah, I think I got rid of it all here. All the functions. Yeah, alright, perfect. So let's do that, and let's try to build it. Almost works. So we don't have the state. Yeah, so we need to include defs, I think. That's where it would be defined. Init color. Yeah, so we don't have the colors. We need the left side as well. Right, but the color stuff is actually in here, so that needs to be moved over as well. Or at least accessible. Gonna go back to developing Minecraft. Alright, have a good one, Prof. Have a good one. So all the color stuff. This as well. Right, let's move all the color stuff next to each other, and then I'll just be able to grab it all at once. I have more color stuff. Adding something funny? Alright. Wait, what? Is this? Yeah, load conflict. So we need that to be accessible as well. Init colors, there we go, so we need that. Alright, let's move this, let's see. Do I need it in the main file? I'm not sure. Oh, init and versus color from here. We do. That is just called Frontend, so actually this is the table limits. And then this is init color. We call that inputs. No, we do not. So this can move into Frontend C file. Is between, so that is something as well. I don't know if we use that somewhere else, so let's check that out. BBO.C. BB.C is between. Yes, that's not used either, so I guess that goes in there. But these are some helper functions that don't necessarily belong in here, right? So they should be in a separate file, but I want to get it compiled first. Buffer get row, so we need that to be accessible. So that is kind of important, right? Right. So string modes as well. Product is, that's a good one. That's a good one. Yeah, so count number of tabs. I'm pretty sure we use that. We do not. Okay, so that can go. Right. Just want to have what can be simple. Be simple at the moment. Okay. Sleep. Wait, what? Okay, so we need to include sleep.h. I think that's what it is, right? That's not sleep. There's no sleep.h, so what is that in? Okay, it's in that one. Okay, so now we have these. Buffer calculate rows. That needs to be, I think I can just prototype that, right? Include, that might cause problems though. Num of open braces. Yes, we, num of open braces. We call that in a few places, I think. Oh, we did not, really? Okay. I guess not. So the mode definitely is string modes. So you can use, what is that thing where you do indexh. We can define, well, what's actually, let's see, where is the, this can get, I can get rid of that. And, what? Get rid of that, there we go. String mode, so I can grab that and put it in indexh. Without the declaration, right? Let's see, so I forget exactly how you do this, but you do something like that. I don't remember if it goes there or count number of tabs. Yeah, so we have that twice now. Get rid of that. And then num of open braces as well. And also init colors, because I did not save when I got rid of that, so. Okay. Hello, how you doing? What is up? Alright, that seems to work. All right. That's pretty good then. Pretty good. So now we have the front end file. It has some kind of irrelevant stuff in here that I need to put into like a separate file, right? But we'll get there. We'll get there. The rest of it. So that sort of cleaned this up quite a bit. So this is now a defined field, right? That's how we get that. Static assert. Yeah, that's fine. Top vibes best. Real, real. It's like a prototype. That could even find opposite breaks. We use that quite a bit. C extension. Right. So this is, well, actually, not sure. That's kind of a weird way to check that, but that's fine. Not weird way to check it. But you know, the vibes made real, real. Okay. So what do we have here? So there's a lot of free stuff. This, yeah. I'm gonna move this up with the other color one. It's not like that, but okay. Oops. And it does compile. Right, and the command should also be a dynamic array. That would be nice. What are you trying to do? I'm just kind of refactoring some things, cleaning it up. Of the text editor, right? So, yeah. So what I've done is I'm trying to work on getting the front end of it, the renderer, to be more separate from the logic of the program. So that way, if you wanted to, I could put in another front end. So if I wanted like a GUI, a graphical user interface, I could use OpenGL or something like that, and then make one and sort of replace some of the functions with that. Just making it more generalized, basically. That is what I'm working on. So not any features necessarily. These should go in. Right, I need like a tools.c file, right, where there's sort of stuff like this and then is between things like that could go in there. Maybe not tools, but something like that. You get the idea. And there should be a buffer.c and .h file where that stuff is defined. You know, move stuff out of the main.c file because I have a lot of stuff in it. This is a pretty large file. I think I have made some good progress on it today. Let's see. Is that? I'm trying to see. Is that an I or an L? But thank you for following. Dalek? Something like that. I apologize if I mispronounce. But thank you for following. Seems tough. Yeah. Some stuff it's not gonna be necessarily factor outable, so you'll have to change some of the main stuff to use a different front end, but I want to get most of it to be separate. I think I see it in .h files. There we go. There we go. Let's go. This as well. So this is a call to that. I didn't think about that. So end when that could be sort of like end, right? And we call it end when. Okay. Okay. There we go. Rust comeback. Rust. Peak was in around May. Peak of what? Some of these actually, yeah, this uses endpoint, so I want this to be. I knew that. Well, that can still compile. Does indeed. Okay. Peak of vibes real for real. Yeah, this one as well. So front end end. What else? Yeah, alright, so that's good. That is good. Play some of those. And then it causes problems. Okay, implicit declaration of that in deps.h in commands.c. Okay. So commands.c. Right. That needs to then include Then H? Can I do that? Can I do that? Almost. Oh, in Lex now. Okay, so Lex.h. And there we go. Okay. Most time a system programmer develop that kind of text editor or something, right? What do you mean exactly? A system programmer develops a terminal-based text editor or just a text? Like I don't necessarily understand exactly what is meant by that. Mm, this makes sense to be separate from that. Right. So I think most of the end curses functions are now in the front end file, right? So there's still some of the things like the windows, right? The windows like that are still referenced in, but that is fine. That's like a type, not a big deal. We could use that type def if I wanted to. Yeah. Yeah. There we go. There we go. Okay. Yeah, so this, I don't necessarily like that a lot. Mm, yeah, and I don't need this either. Get all the right ones, because they're not necessarily all neat. I like the starting one. That's good to have. Failed to run command, I like that as well. These are all fine. Replace. Yeah, that's fine. Save, yeah, we don't need that. Let's open directory, that's good to have. Environment, I don't need that. Okay, wanted to clean that up a bit. Okay. A lot of this stuff is going to be very different soon, so I don't want to necessarily change too much there. That's all the readers. And the variables. Okay. Set command. Something you need to do is work on the undo because it doesn't always work. Right, I can do that. Then insert something, and then it doesn't quite work. Yeah, then it deletes some of the wrong stuff and all that. So that yeah, I think it has to do with the way the insert works. That works. But if we make a new line, or if we see that works. I don't know. I'll look into that. What I mean, a system program is this: a programmer aim to produce software and software platforms which provide services, right? You mean they usually develop text editors? Mm-hmm. Yeah. So it really kind of depends. So I don't really need to handle this here. Text editor also provides services. Yeah, that's true. I get what you're saying. Just do that. You know, what is the default case here? Default, it does that. So what if I don't handle this at all? That's visual mode, so do that. Hmm. Right, so just updates the selection, that's fine. Yeah, so I think I can, I don't do that. And enter, I'll keep that for now. Using the arrow keys is very weird on a terminal-based text editor, because I'm not used to that at all. But I just saw that, so I did that. Why do I do it like this? What I need is the up and down arrow to give the previous command. So I need like a buffer, which stores like the last 10 commands or whatever, stores all of them in there, and then we could do that and go up and take a look at the previous one. That would be nice to have. Plus minus one. That's interesting. Okay. Yeah. I think I about have to go. I changed that. Okay, no. Okay. Push that. Let's see. That's pretty good though. Made some good progress working on the front end stuff. Something to do is add. I thought I had it, but like the build system thing here. So that way it sort of runs checks, make sure it all compiles when it gets pushed. Currently trying to develop a dynamic linker for Linux-based systems. Interesting. That's why you asked because you thought it was similar. Yeah, I don't know anything about that actually. That sounds pretty cool. Hmm. Are you doing it like open source or is it is like for a job or what is it with that? Because that sounds very cool actually. Yeah, I wouldn't even know actually where to even start on that, to be honest. They might be kind of like similar. I don't know. I think text editor program is a bit higher level than that. You generally. I do need to update this though. Add another release for that. There's some good bug fixes in here. Definitely need to do that for sure. There you are. Also, this needs to be updated because it doesn't point at the right one. Just for improving yourself. Okay, very cool. Is there you have a Git? Is it on GitHub or something, or is it not not open yet? It's kind of convoluted. Let me actually update that. So this can be let's do that. Not open yet. Okay. Nope. You know, AUR. I want to update this and then I have to go. Hey, let me see. Right here. So I'll put the Kano Git link. Hey, oops. Maybe just Kano. Try that. And royalty. When you progress a little, I like to share it with you. Well, that sounds very cool. I would definitely like to take a look at it. So definitely keep me updated on that. Let's see, what is that right? Yes, perfect. Okay, so that is good. Yeah, I do need another release for this, for sure. So I'll do that either later tonight or tomorrow. But yeah, so that is about it for today. So thank you guys for watching, and I'll see you next time. Bye.